Hello, this is Mike with Tradewinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your brand new Intech Flyer Chase. I'm going to walk you around it and just show you how to use a few things so you can get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things to think about when you park this. Really just want to leave room for your back doors to open up and know where your power cord is. It actually comes up to the front of the unit. You got a big, long, I think it's a 25-foot, 30-amp cord. So once you arrive, you're gonna unhook our hitch and level our unit with this hand crank. To the right will bring you up, to the left will bring you down. Now with the wheel on here, I'm gonna recommend having some type of stabilizing jack pad that'll let that wheel set inside it, keep that from rocking around. Once you have your unit level, the next thing you'll do is stabilize it. All four corners of your unit have these scissor stabilizing jacks, or not scissor, these crank downs. You've got a slotted crank handle that'll fit where that slotted piece will go through there. Crank these down to the right. Now I'm going to recommend stabilizing jack pads. Put something down between your pads and the ground. It's going to keep them from sinking into the ground, sinking into hot blacktop at some campsites, uneven ground. Just really good investment. Pick up some of those from the store, run these down just until they're taut. Remember, our unit's already level. We just want to stabilize it. Get them down in the front, a couple here in the back. Get your unit level and stable. You can go ahead and hook up your power. Again, we got this big long 30-amp cord. Got like a pistol grip here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in. Sorry. Once that's in, turn it to the right and then put that black washer on. Now just plug into a 30 amp or a 110. At the other end you'll take a 30 to 15 amp puck. That'll bring it down to a 110. Got your power hooked up. We'll go ahead and walk you around the rest of the unit. Here is your antenna. Here's where you can plug in a solar panel to trickle charge your batteries. Again, your power. I do recommend getting a cover for this spare tire. It's going to keep it from sitting and dry rotting in the sun all day. You want that good when you need it. Remember, these are not steps. It says not to use those as steps. Down here you're fine. Got the stabilizing jack. There's the rear end opened up, or the inside opened up from the rear. You got your mattresses that will fold down. Pull them down this way. We'll talk about the inside in a minute. You got some storage here. Come around to our campsite. We got a porch light that can be turned on from in here. That's our third light there. Running light. These are main lights. You can turn them on and off here and in the back. On our door, to hold that open, there's a little latch right here that that'll push into. Just make sure that you unlatch it before you pull on your door there. Here's a battery disconnect. That'll disconnect all your battery power to the unit. Speaking of batteries, check your battery power every now and then. Make sure nothing's wiggled loose over time. Lockable storage area. And your roof rack. Let's go inside. Start off right to the right. Got a couple of speakers for our stereo. AM, FM, Bluetooth. Get closer here. Set your time and zones on your radio. So again, AM, FM. So zone A is going to be over to my left. Zone B is going to be off to my right. Again, AM, FM, Bluetooth sound system.
Sierra and Missy Elliott, WIUG.
Hold that in to shut it off. Jensen, nice system. Over here is going to be your breaker box and fuses. You got a couple of 15s down there and a couple of 30s. So I highly recommend having some of those with you when you go out camping. There's your breakers. Up here is your smoke alarm. Over here is our AC unit that's all turned on by hand. You can open and close the ends. Fire extinguisher. Again, main lights, accent lights, and porch lights here. You can do the same thing back here. Your loading light, that's the big bright one on the rear here. A couple of 110s back here in case you need to plug up something for outside. Open your windows. Lift up on this. There we go. Push that out. Lock out to open the window up. I think that about covers everything in here. Got charging port, 110s up here as well. Big storage area. You do have a couple manuals to check out, and that is a remote for your sound system. About covers everything in here. Talk about leaving the campsite. Make sure you get inside and shut off every single light. Inside and out. Make sure that you lock and deadbolt your doors for traveling. We're going to go around, we're going to bring up our stabilizing jacks. Crank them to the left to bring them up. Again, don't have to crank these down to spar if you get yourself some stabilizing jack pads. Keep this nice and flexible. They'll bend where you need it when you need it. Bring up the ones in front. Ones in the rear. Again, just line your slide up. Then we're going to unhook our power. Store your power. See how quick these actually come up. Unhook our power. Store our hand crank and our power cord in the front tongue here. Hook up our hitch and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this flyer for many years to come. Happy camping.